Alright, what's good, guys? Welcome to today's video. So on today's video, we're gonna go through how to mark up your charts correctly so you can get the best entry setups. If it's your first time, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share so it keeps me motivated to create more trading content. So let's hop on the charts right now. Alright, guys, welcome to today's video. And on today's video, we're going through how to mark up your charts the right way so you can get the best entries on a higher time frame, right? So let me go ahead and clear out everything. So boom, we now have a clear chart. So first thing first, when you come to the charts, what are you looking for? You're simply looking for reaction levels, right? Where buyers and sellers are. Let me put it in that sense. You know that swing lows are level of buyers and swing highs are level of sellers, right? So this is a swing low, level of buyers. This is another swing low, level of buyers, right? And something you also have to put in mind is what trend is it, right? When you get in the markets, try to know what trend the market is currently going on. So we all know that price was on a very bearish trend for the whole previous weeks. And you can see for this week, we had seen price break a level, right? This level, price break this level, which was a swing low. What is a swing low? A swing low is simply a level where there are sellers in the market. So we had sellers at this level at one point in price that pushed price all the way to here, right? So the moment price got to this level, what happened? There was a very strong amount of buyers down here waiting for the moment for them to push price up, right? So as you guys can see, the moment price got down here, the buyers that were sitting here, what did they do? Push price all the way up, breaking above this swing low. Remember, you guys have to put this in mind. Price would not break its structure unless it is trying to reverse. Price is not going to break its structure unless it is trying to reverse, right? So the moment you see price starts breaking its structures, what does that mean? Price is simply telling us that it is trying to reverse from bearish to what? Bullish, right? So we trade ICC, and if you don't know what ICC is simply a three-step process, which is the indication, correction, continuation, and so on and so forth. Indication, correction, continuation. That is simply what ICC stands for, right? So first step is done. We've seen price break above a level of sellers, which has given us what? An indication. And remember, the higher time frame is not gonna lie to you. The higher time frame is always gonna follow through with the trend, right? So the moment price starts breaking its structures on a higher time frame, price is simply telling us that it is trying to reverse from bearish to bullish. So as you guys can see, we saw price break above this level. Boom, indication. What do? We mark it out. Guys, don't forget, if you're facing difficulties, mark up your charts and watch. Just mark it up and watch, right? Mark up your charts. Let me go ahead and mark it up. One sec. Boom. So this is our indication. Yeah, let's just keep it at that. So yeah, so this is our indication, right? This move up here is an indication. What are we looking for next? We're looking for a correction. Right? We're looking for a correction. What is a correction? A correction is simply when price comes back to grab liquidity from the markets. That's from the breakout traders. You know, the moment price broke above this level, breakout traders, played this move. What happened to them? They got liquidated from this correction. After the liquidation, after the correction, what next? The continuation. The continuation is simply price repeating what it did the first time, which is come back all the way to this level, right? So boom, we've gotten a correction. Mark it out. Don't be afraid. Mark it out. It did help me when I was starting out, so yeah, mark it out, right? Correction. Boom. This is our correction. What next? What are we looking for next? The continuation, right? So the continuation is simply repeating the same move that price did. That's from here all the way to here, right? And you guys ask, where are we supposed to enter the trade? This is where we're supposed to enter the trade. Overall, this was supposed to be our entry point if we were supposed to play this move like how it was supposed to be played, right? But now we didn't enter it at this time, right? What are we looking for? We're simply looking for the levels where there are buyers and sellers. So we know that there are sellers at this level. Boom. As you can see, I have an indication, an alert here at this level. Once price comes above these levels, it simply tells us that the buyers have wiped out all the sellers that are here. And what next? They're going to the next level of sellers, which is gonna come from here, right? So this is another clear entry point for us to take price back all the way to here. All right, because we didn't enter from here, we can definitely enter from here. And our stop loss is going to be from underneath here, and our TP, boom, up here, right? So with that being said, we're simply looking at where there are reactions, right? We're simply looking at reaction levels. Where are buyers strongest and where are sellers strongest? So we can clearly see that in this market, the buyers are starting to become stronger than the sellers. Why do I say so? Because you can see price is building higher lows. Higher lows. You can see first higher low here, another higher low, another higher low. What next? Price is going to look to build a higher high. You have to put this in mind. Price is gonna hold structure that's higher highs and higher lows. If price breaks its structure, price is trying to reverse. It's as simple as that. You have to keep it as simple as that, right? So with that being said, it's currently Sunday. I'm in Cameroon, so my time says 6. I don't know what time you're watching from, but it's 6. The market opens at 12 o'clock midnight. So with that being said, I'm just gonna see how the market open be, and I'm gonna play from there, because price has clearly told me that it's trying to go bullish, right? So if price comes above this level during market open, I'm definitely gonna play it, take it back all the way here. But with that being said, let's see how price goes, right? So yeah, this is as simple as it gets. It doesn't have to be much difficult. A friend also said he's facing overtrading issues, FOMOing. With trading, you have to it's just a waiting game. You just have to wait to build the waiting hobby, right? Be distracted. Set your alerts. Wait for price to hit your alert. Make a decision if it's a buy or sell, and just play with it, right? So with that being said, this is as simple as it gets. Price has broken a level, giving me higher supports, and once price comes back above this level, we're definitely going to be taking price from here back all the way to this point here, and eventually we can see price get all the way to this highs right here, right? Because we are swinging our trades, so we can this trade can definitely play for a whole long for a while, right? Like for a week. It just depends, right? So with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I definitely hope you guys learned something from this video. Yeah, so if it's your first time meeting me, the name is The Henry Trades on IG and The Henry Trades on YouTube as well, right? So if it's your first time, please leave a like, share, and subscribe, so that keeps me motivated to create more trading content for you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope this video helps. See you in the next one.